Turn 18, 419, 420. He does a fast car. Yeah, mine gonna get away. He's gonna bend in a minute. He will say you were going away. Dear Santa Claus, I know you haven't heard from me in 20 years. Okay, you guys ready? Oh man! No way your dad's gonna be pissed!
It's no surprise, with 2.5 billion text messages sent each day in the US, that text messaging is becoming the new way to communicate. Recent research from Nielsen indicates that people under the age of 45 years old now send and receive 3 times more text messages than phone calls. And thanks to hot toys like the Apple iPhone, 75 billion text messages a month light up tiny screens across America. Social experts also warn of an eerie disconnect when we're out with our friends while texting. There's a certain degree of absent presence associated with the use of phones and other personal media in the presence of others. People disengage or pay more attention to the person on the phone than they do to the people who are physically there. Distracted driving. Distracted driving is defined as any non-driving activity that a person engages in that has the potential to distract him or her from the primary task of driving and increases the risk of crashing. There are 3 main types of distraction. The first, visual, taking your eyes off the road. The second is manual, taking your hands off the wheel. The third is cognitive, taking your mind off what you're doing. While all distractions can endanger drivers' safety, texting is the most alarming because it involves all 3 types of distractions. Here are some numbers for you to chew on. A recent survey found that 77% of respondents said they've texted or sent mobile emails while driving. 41% while skiing, horseback riding, or biking. 16% while at a funeral. And a whopping 11% took time out during a romantic interlude to text someone. So why does it matter to us? A Students Against Distracted Driving and Liberty Mutual study released in July 2007 was conducted with more than 900 students from 26 high schools across the United States. The study revealed that text messaging while driving is becoming as dangerous as drinking and driving in terms of inhibiting a teen's driving ability. Using a cell phone while driving, whether handheld or hands-free, delays a driver's reaction as much as having a blood alcohol concentration of the legal limit of 0.08%. The human brain isn't equipped to concentrate on 2 things simultaneously. Driving while using a cell phone reduces the amount of brain activity associated with driving by 37%. Nearly 6,000 people died in 2008 in crashes involving a distracted driver, and more than 500,000 were injured according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. The younger, inexperienced drivers under the age of 20 make up the highest percentage of distraction-related fatal crashes. When asked, students confess that they know the dangers associated with texting and driving, yet they still choose to do it. What should you do now? Not surprisingly, according to STAD, Liberty Mutual study, the biggest influence on how teens drive is their parents. Almost 2/3 of high school students say that their parents talk on a cell phone while driving. Almost half say that their parents speed, and almost 1/3 say that their parents don't wear a seatbelt. Interestingly enough, 52% of teens who say their parents are unlikely to follow through with punishment for texting and driving continue to do so, compared to only 36% who say their parents would punish them if they were to be caught. Be a positive role model. Don't text and drive. Currently, 9 states have laws on the books that ban texting while driving. Washington was the pioneer state when they passed their law in 2007. The other states are Alaska, California, Illinois, Louisiana, Minnesota, Nebraska, New Jersey, and Oregon. Even though Hawaii doesn't have a law in the books regarding texting and driving, make positive choices, if not for yourself, for the safety of others. Put your phone on silent so you're not tempted to check your text messages while driving. And if you absolutely have to use the phone, pull over and send a text. No text is worth your life. Keep your hands at 10 and 2 and just drive.